Last month was one of the hardest months of my life. After I got laid off, I posted these two videos, and honestly, I didn't know what to expect. But the response I got from all of you completely moved me. The comments, the DMs, the number of people who connected with me and who said, I've been through this too. I didn't expect that kind of love and support. Every time one of you commented or sent me a DM, I sat down and read every word and replied back. And it made one of the hardest months of my life feel a little less lonely just because of the love and support you gave. So, if you are watching and listening me right now, a huge, genuine thank you to each and every one of you. You kept me going more than you know, and your support is much appreciated. I will always be thankful to each and every one of you. So, let's keep going. If you have ever spent 5 or more years at a company, you will know exactly what I am feeling. You will know that after a year or two, the office work stops just being a job at a point because it becomes your routine, your people, your identity on paper, and of it too. And somewhere or the other, you do make it a center, the focus of your world. And now when I think of it, I feel stupid enough that I made it my center. I don't know about you smart people, but now after getting laid off and I have all the time in the world, this is the lesson I have learned: to never attach yourself emotionally with office work. This is episode 2 of Laid Off Diaries, and here's what my last day after getting laid off actually looked like. After 5 years in tech. The goodbyes, the formalities, and the moment the system locked me out for the last time. I am sharing this because I think a lot of people go through this exact thing and nobody really talks about what that day feels like from the inside. This was me when I first joined. I was nervous, I didn't know anyone, I didn't know anything about tech. I was just trying to figure out everything on my own. I was just trying to figure out where everything was. I was trying my best to learn the work on my own, and I remember thinking and telling this to myself, okay, this is it. This is where I will learn about technology, different nationalities, people, stakeholder management, and will build something. And I did. 5 years of projects, deadlines, team calls, late nights, small wins, few salary increments, bigger disappointments. 5 years of becoming someone who knew exactly what she was doing. And then one day I was just told I need to update my CV.
Got to start to refresh your CV.
I woke up on my last day knowing it was my last day, of course. Which sounds obvious, right? But there's something surreal about it. You still brush your teeth, you still make your chai, you still open your laptop like you have somewhere to be. Except the somewhere is just wrapping up those 5 years of work because the company now wants to restructure the entire organization with a new talent in your place. I am completing last few things before, I get signed off or the access get revoked. I'm doing some formalities here. Of course, I can't show you everything. So yes, a journey which started with a lot of fun, pride is now coming to an end. I need to do a couple of formalities before access gets revoked. So let's do that, and let's close this chapter forever. Let me quickly make a list of things that I need to take a backup of before this gets too late. So I need to have my promotion letter that I received long back. Then of course salary slips, appreciation letters, yeah, I think I should be fine with all of these if I get a backup, if I take a backup of all of these, because I don't know when will I need all of these while I begin my search for next job. So yeah. I spent the morning finishing what I could, taking backup of my salary documents, writing handover notes for projects I will never see land, and I know no one will work on it after me. Then came the calls, the ones I was dreading more than anything else about that day, the ones that I will miss the most always. These were my people, not just colleagues. I made friends. These were the people I had vented to, celebrated with, laughed through bad all hands meetings with, people who knew the real version of me, not the LinkedIn version. Emotional for me. So, yeah.
Well, like in office, I have been like very close to anyone, only very less people than one of you. But it happens. Maybe who knows? Maybe next we might also be.
No, don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. It may happen eventually. I don't know. To be very honest, I don't know. But then have a backup ready, okay?
I have extremely sorry. Okay. I was shocked as soon as I saw your name. I was thinking,
It happens. I'm hopeful. I'll be very honest with you. So the thing happened very suddenly. Okay, we have not met physically ever. We've never worked in the same office, but we know each other through voice, and we worked for each other. I mean, you have helped me so much. I've not done anything for you ever, but you have helped me so much. So I am really thankful. Really, really thankful. I am good. How are you?
I just wanted to call you and say thank you for all the things that you've done. Why I'm thinking this way. I thought I'd give you a call, check on you, and also say it was great meeting you.
How are you?
I am very well. How are you?
Well, I just prepare yourself. I just got fired.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Oh, all right. Well, I guess today's the day. And I was thinking about you all week. Like I was like, I have her WhatsApp, so I can contact her. How are you taking it? Did you just find out right now or earlier?
2.5 hours back.
Okay. And I got a call like an hour ago.
Is it just you in the team, or?
I got fired, and the project manager and one of our writers. So they're just getting rid of every expense they can.
I was thinking about you. I wanted to ping you along back. The clip that you just saw was not just with one of the closest colleagues, but with a friend, a big sister from another country, who I never met in those 5 years, but both of us helped each other through each and everything, whether it was personally or professionally, for those 5 years. We helped each other through everything. Post that, we ended up talking for an hour because my access randomly got revoked, and then we had to say goodbye to each other. Saying goodbye over a screen was its own strange grief. No long halfway hugs, no crying, no going away cake, just a call ending and then silence. 5 years of work, relationships signed off in a few 15-minute calls. So now, while I'm editing this video, almost after a month of this layoff, I think about this entire situation almost every day. Not in a bad way, but to keep my lessons learned points in place so I can actually recall and make sure that I do not repeat these mistakes in my next opportunity. And then this happened. So it's 11:35 right now, and I was wrapping up few things, was taking a backup of few things, and suddenly I am no longer in the system, and this is what it shows to me. It says unknown. Funny, isn't it? You worked for a company and now you are unknown. See? One by one, the tool started going dark. Microsoft Teams first, then emails, then the internal softwares, then the internal systems I had used every single day for 5 years was just gone. A login screen that didn't recognize me anymore and simply showed me as unknown. I tried to open my email out of habit, and it just said invalid credentials. That was it. That was the actual end. I sat there staring at that screen for longer than I probably should have, not because I was hoping it would change, just because I needed extra few minutes to let it land. I'm going to end this here. Let's see what my next journey is all about. What happens next, I have no idea. But I'm pretty emotional looking at this system. All right, so let's close this. Let's finish this chapter and let's complete it. Closing it for the last time. Bye. Going to, of course, shut it down permanently. So let me, just clean some of the dust that I didn't care to clean from last 1 week. Because, of course, I got to be respectful towards the system or the equipment who, helped me pay my bills. So yeah, shutting it off for the last time. And that's it. This comes to an end. Both the systems are going to go whenever they are going to collect. So yeah. I closed my laptop and that was it. No announcement, no dramatic exit, just me and a closed laptop and 5 years sitting in the quiet around me. I felt numb, unexpected calm, and honestly some relief too, because the anxiety of entire layoff situation from last few days almost killed me. But now it's all over. Today it's gone. So here's what I want to say to anyone who's been through this or who is going through it right now. 5 years is not nothing. The skills you built, the problems you solved, the relationships you made, a layoff doesn't delete any of that. It just means the next chapter has to be somewhere else and will be better than this one. I'm not going to pretend that I have figured out my next steps immediately. It's almost the month end after the layoff, and let me tell you, the first few days after this were really hard in a way I cannot explain and I didn't expect. But after reflecting back and jotting down my emotions, I keep coming back to only one thing. I showed up every single day for 5 years. I gave it everything I had, and if that company couldn't keep me, that says something about their situation, not about my value. And I think that's what I need to hold on to right now to get through this, so that I can actually look for a new opportunity and not think about what I lost, but what I still have and the endless possibilities waiting for me in the world. So, where am I right now? I have started my job search already. The next chapter is being written. A lot has happened while I'm editing this, but all I know, it will be better than this one. I will share everything and will take you with me as it unfolds. I'll see you on the next one.